So I want you to hear their amazing story and think about what you can do to emulate that same aspirations of giving back to your community. Amanda.
So hi everybody, I'm Amanda, and thank you very much for the introduction. I've been speaking at Future Aces conferences, these incredible conferences, for the past 6 years now. But this time things are a little bit different, because I have a confession to make. I was not originally supposed to be here. I was actually supposed to be at school, in math class, learning about trigonometry, and probably having a really tough time, because math is not my thing. But I changed my mind. You know why? Because I knew I had to be here, because I had to tell you something. I knew that I couldn't miss my first Future Aces conference in the past 6 years. Because most of you probably don't know who I am. I'm Amanda Belzowski and I'm 16 years old, and for the past 15 years, since I was very, very little, I've had lemonade stand to fix kids' hearts. Since then, I've also started a teen event called Lemon Stock. I've started a course, a challenge, and a whole bunch of other things, but that's not what I'm gonna talk about to you today. You're gonna hear about that very soon from something else or someone else. Hint. But before I get to that, I have to briefly tell you about a trip I took to Edmonton. So a couple weeks ago, I flew into Edmonton and I actually gave a TED Talk to a bunch of high school students about something called Smart Ideas for Passing It Forward. There it is right there. It's an initiative I started that was trying to get them involved in doing small, seemingly insignificant tasks in their community that really do make a big difference. Not only that, but I was encouraging them to pass on their ideas of making a difference to someone else. The idea was to come up with 101 ideas, which was 101 was how many people we actually had at the conference. 101 ideas in 101 days, which from the day of the conference was June 2nd. But that doesn't mean that that idea stopped at that conference. And I need your help to help me with this initiative. Too many things in my hand right now. So I'm doing this actually through a Facebook group called Smart Ideas for Passing It Forward. I know that all of you are too young to have Facebook, but I'm just putting it out there to like any of the teachers who teach middle school or anything, or any potential rule breakers, which I'm not endorsing at all. The Facebook group is a community for people to come together and share ideas for making a difference and then passing it forward. Small acts that make a world of difference. If you have a chance, please check out the Facebook group, share it with your friends, and we can start making that community of making a difference in the world. But besides that, I'm going to tell you why I came here to talk today. I have an 8-year-old brother, Joshua, who is an absolute powerhouse at making a difference in passing out business cards, so you may or may not get one by the end of the day. I passed on my lemonade stand to him when he was around 5 years old, and he's taken on that task with such vigor and passion that it sometimes intimidates me sometimes. But that's because he hasn't lost sight of what the lemonade stand truly is. The lemonade stand is about helping people. And the lemonade stand is about teaching people to help other people. And that's what it really is at its roots. Now, he's a great little public speaker, and while my mom says he might get it from me, I think she's touching on an entirely different point, which is being a mentor. That sounds a little bit weird, right? Kids can't be mentors. But what if I use a different word? What if I use the word leader? Now, I know you are all leaders, because if you weren't, you simply wouldn't be here. You are leaders in your schools, you are leaders in your communities, and you are leaders of our generation. And that might seem like a huge responsibility, and I'm not gonna lie, it is. But if you can see that each of us can do small acts in the community to make a difference, we can all work together and be a group of like-minded leaders. Being a leader is about being able to cope with whatever challenges life has to throw at you and rising above them, because I know that each and every one of you can do that if, like Joshua likes to say, you put your heart into it. Joshua is passionate, he's driven, he's energetic, and he runs a lemonade stand like no one I've ever seen. He's also pretty much a first-time keynote public speaker today, so please give him a very warm welcome, my brother Joshua.
Thank you, Amanda. As my sister said, I'm Joshua Belzowski and I'm 8 years old. I'm the CEO of Amanda's Lemonade Stand because I took it over 6 years ago when I was 2. I learned a lot in those years, not only the importance of at a time. We do this by giving money to 3 different organizations: Save a Child's Heart, Sick Kids Hospital, and Heart and Stroke Foundation. Amanda always tells me the story about when she was younger than me, and she was being interviewed on TV, and the reporters asked her what she was raising money for, and she said for heart and stroke. And then the reporters asked her what heart and stroke was, and she said, "You know the thing that pumps the blood through your body? Well, if it's broken, you have to fix it." I like this story, but when I was around 2 years old, I understood fixing kids' hearts in a different way. When I was around 2, I drew a picture, and it was a picture of a heart in a heart shape attached to a stem with leaves. I then explained to my mom that when we give money to charity, it helps the doctors grow their heart garden and give it and put the heart inside people whose hearts are broken. I like that story because it reminds young people that you're never too little to make a big difference in the world when adults let us try. Adults don't always think that kids can make a difference in the world. They don't always know that kids can know what fundraising and philanthropy means. Kids are really smart, and kids really do know what helping means, and we're the next leaders in the world. We're the next group of doctors, astronauts, lawyers, accountants, which those who I want to be, and change makers. We have to show adults that we can make a big difference in the world. One person, $1, and one glass of lemonade at a time. With my lemonade stand, we help fix kids' hearts, and you can fix kids' hearts too. You can fix kids' hearts by helping people or animals with things you like. For example, you can help, if you like animals, you can help endangered species like tree frogs or rhinoceroses. Or you can teach people about tree frogs and rhinoceroses and their homes. If you like books, you can donate some of your old books to people that don't have any. If you like sports, you can donate some of your sports equipment to people that don't have anything to play with. You can help the world or animals in ways that you like, but you don't only have to help in ways that you like. You can help in ways that make you mad or upset. For example, you can be mad or upset about people not having clean water to drink, or that people are getting sick with cancer, or that people are killing sharks. You can help anything that makes you mad or upset. $1, one person, one glass of lemonade at a time. My sister and my lemonade stand, because we do this because we know it's the right thing to do, and we also know everybody knows somebody who is affected by heart problems. like to explain the categories in food groups. Who knows what the food groups are? You.
Protein, fruits and vegetables,
Yeah.
dairy,
Mm-hmm.
and something else that meat.
You.
It's also dairy.
Yep. You.
Grains.
Yep. So everybody, so we can help the world. We can help the world. We need a little bit of each food group to stay healthy. Just like we need a little bit of, well, I like juicy the best, but just like we need a little bit of each food group to stay healthy, we need to do a little bit of each making a difference in the world too. If we eat too much of one food group, you get sick. And if you do too much of one making a difference, you get sick of it. My sister and me took over the lemonade stand, which is fun. Did the lemonade stand, which is fundraising. But we also do other helping out around the world too. As soon as you find out what you want to make the difference for, if you find out how you want to make the difference and what you want to make the difference for, you can help change the world one glass of lemonade at a time. I'm only 8 years old, and you're all older than me. If I'm only 8 and I'm helping trying to change the world with my lemonade stand, imagine what you could do to make the world a better place. Are you going to change your school?
Yeah.
Are you going to change your community?
Yeah.
Are you going to change your world?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Sing together. Got it. You can sing it together. Tell them they can follow along and sing it with you.
You can sing the song with me. Words are right up there.
Joshy, that was amazing. There's a song that was written for us by someone else that's about the lemonade stand, and Josh loves to sing it. It's called Nothing's Impossible When You Use Your Heart, and we're gonna play it, and Josh is gonna sing it, and I'm gonna help him, but he's a lot better, so he's gonna sing it.
Don't go in front of the words.
And sing along, guys.
Don't go in front of the words.
Yes.